Okay, dear legionaries, welcome to this short video just to explain some of the few changes as regards our Presidium periodic reports. Quickly, let's explain something about the period covered by this report. What we want you to do is not to write 26 meetings. This is not appropriate. Neither is it appropriate for you to simply write 6 months. We will actually love you to write it in full in this format. For example, January 2020 to June 2020, and in brackets 6 months. Then also we are looking at officers and dates of appointment. I would like to speak briefly on the appointed dates. For instance, we have Reverend Bernard Aproko appointed as president on the 12th of January 2010 to expire 2016 second term. This is wrong because if an officer is running for the second term, the appointed date is supposed to be the date of reappointment and not the date of first appointment. So the vice presidency deputy Queen 14 January 2013 as date of appointment and expiry date of January 2016 running for second term is correct. Then next we are looking at full members. What do we understand by full members? By full members we mean all active members who have taken their Legion promises, while probationers are active members who are yet to take their legionary promises. So you can see that both the full members and probationers, they are actually grouped under the active members. Okay. Now we also need to take note of the total number of your legionaries now and also the total number of your legionaries as at last report in order for us to keep track of progress made in that direction. So we have this. This is what we have been doing before. Okay. Now we have effort at recruitment. You need to state the number of effort made during the period of your report. For example, it's possible that your members were able to make a total of 76 efforts at recruitment, but probably only 4 of them were actually recruited. So we need to be taking note of the effort made at recruitment. And also we need to include the number of legionaries who have taken promise within the period. Then normally we have the number of junior presidium attached and the names. Another thing we would like to look at is the way the officers' attendance is now distributed. Quickly, let me just go to the slide to explain more. So you can see the officers' attendance. For example, the president was present 26 times. Out of 26 meetings, the president present 23, absent 1, 2 excused. Initially, what we used to do, if the president is present 23 times, this column under absent will be 3, but now it has been reversed. You just put the actual number of absent, that is those times that the president didn't take excuse, and the number of excuses will be under this. In this case, 2 excuses, 2 occasions of excuse was taken by the president. So by the time you add this, and this, will give you a total of 26. Alright, and you now state the reason for the excuse, traveled and engaged. The same thing applies here, and you can see that for the secretary, out of 26 meetings, the secretary attended 25 meetings and was absent for 1 meeting, and there is no excuse. Okay, if there was excuse, this would have been 0, and we have here as what? 1. And because there was no excuse here, there is no reason for you to put any reason. There is no point of putting any reason for the excuse. Just take a look at this and understand how it is done. Okay, alright. Now, talking of work undertaken by officers, I also like to explain some things there. For instance, you know that there are some legionaries who are assigned multiple legion work. For example, if this president is assigned home visitation, hospital visitation, and catechism instruction, meaning that he is assigned 3 works. So you can see, just follow the format: home first, hospital second, catechism third. So under assignment, we have home first, hospital second, catechism third. Under done, we have home first, hospital second, catechism instruction. Then under undone, we have home, hospital, catechism instruction, just like that. For officers who are actually assigned only 1 work, is as easy as this: 26 done, 26 assigned, 19 times done, and 5 undone. So if you want to read that of the president, you will just say, president, home visitation, assigned 26 times, done 21 times, undone 5 times. Hospital visitation, assigned 26 times, done 25 times, undone 1 time. And catechism instruction, assigned 20 times, done 18 times, undone 2 times. Okay, I hope that is clear. Now you can also notice that if it is possible, they have added Bible study to our spiritual exercise. Okay, if it is possible, though in their form there is no membership visitation, but I decided to just leave it because it's something we have been doing. Alright, and now they have also added patient relations to friend when you visit the hospital, infant when you visit hospitals and homes, concubinage, boyfriend and girlfriend, things like that. Number of death, we come across such in the hospital or anywhere. Then your achievement is there. Then they also added this patrician meeting, supposed to run for 6 months within your reporting cycle. So for example, you have January, February, March, April, May, June. For January, you put the number of the total number of members who attended from your presidium, just like that. Okay, now I think the other things are just the same thing. Was this report read to all members in the presidium meeting? You either mark yes or no, and this is to ensure that the report is actually read to members at the presidium meeting, and they have to put their own contribution before the report is finally drafted. Just to quickly see if I have time, I would like to explain how the attendance is to be done. If your total attendance, for instance, is 205 and number of meetings held is 26, average attendance will be equal to 205 divided by 26, and that will give us 7.88. because this number is greater than 5, simple arithmetic, we round this up to 8. If it's less than 5, we round it down and we take 7. Okay, so it is now rounded up to 8. All right, so that's exactly the few things I'm trying to hurry. There's no time. Okay. All right.